All right, penalties assessed during the age group semifinal internal review process. That's what we're here to talk about, Old Guy Inc. Do me a favor, just hit subscribe real quick, especially if you're a master. I'm in the 50-54 division. I'm representing the Masters. Let's talk about the Masters semifinals. Now, I haven't even really had a chance to look at this, and so I'm going to say some things that I'm prepared for somebody out there to help me out, tell me where I'm wrong. But how have I not seen this type of list before for the open categories? That means they're probably out there. It just never came across my newsfeed. I never researched it, and I'm some sort of out-of-touch old guy. However, I think this is super cool. I'm certainly not going to be able to go through and read all these. I will be kind of looking down here at my screen. But if you haven't seen these, it's at CrossFit. Games.crossfit.com. I did have to type in the whole address. I couldn't just find it. I don't know, but I will put the link in the description if you want to go see. It's kind of cool. They go through workout number 1. They start with the 14 to 15 division, and they just kind of go through all the divisions, and they give you a brief rundown. So, like I said, I don't know how the heck I've never seen this list before. I think it's awesome. I haven't seen anybody else's videos or who out there on the YouTube has gone through some of these and like reviewed videos and found all the people that should be on this list who aren't. I'll leave that to Andrew. I'm going to go check his post after this. I literally just saw this and I thought, hey, I'm going to start talking about it because I was gone for the weekend. So I'm actually going to, after I get done talking, I'll go check out some other folks and see if they have posted something and dug deep. I just don't get into going through and like reviewing all sorts of people's workout videos and stuff. That's just not my thing. I leave that to Andrew, and he does an amazing job with that. So what I'm going to do, literally, because this is like, I'm doing this real time, okay, is I'm just going to scroll through and see what some of these things say and see what we think about it, right? So I think it's kind of cool. So let's just see. In the 14 to 15 division, workout number 1, the very first thing says, Brody Beckwith, score adjusted to reflect the accurate finish time. New score 16:35. Okay, so we really have no idea what happened there, but something. Let's see, somebody else, I can't pronounce their name. Minor penalty, athlete started with hands on the rower paddle. Okay, we're getting pretty specific with those, so I like that. Let's see here, 35 to 39. Minor penalty, athlete failed to keep his butt on the bench during the bench press. Additionally, the athlete started with his hands on the, okay, that's what happens when you try to read and do this at the same time. Okay, minor penalty, athlete failed to keep their butt on the bench during the bench press, and then it gives their new score. So I don't know what score they put in, so I don't know exactly how much that's affecting them. Let's see what some of these other ones are. Score was adjusted to reflect the accurate finish time in their video submission. I guess people are just typing in the wrong time and they're timing them on their own timer. Okay, let's move on here. Let's see if we have anything decent. 40 to 44, major penalty, had a significant number of reps in which his thumbs were not wrapped around the bar. New score 22-12. I know, so that's interesting. I don't know, the major penalties are so interesting. I don't know. It seems like you can get away with a lot of penalties, and you do a lot of no reps, you get a major penalty, but you could still end up with halfway decent score, I think. Anything else good in there? Let's see. So let's see on some of these categories. So 40 to 44, we have 4 people got penalties. 45 to 49, 4 people got penalties. 50 to 54, 5. Oh, Cheryl Brost is in there. Score adjustment. Athlete score was adjusted to reflect the accurate finish time in the video submission. Let's see, Eric C. Smith, 50 to 54. I'm looking at this because it's my division. Major penalty. Athlete failed to keep their butt on the bench. Andrew Livingston. Athlete failed to keep their butt on the bench. So, okay, nothing super exciting in this. Let's jump. Okay, let's go to workout number 2. I've seen some of the same people's names already. Major penalty, athlete failed to extend knees or hips on top of the box during the box jump. Major penalty, athlete failed to cross the line during the farmer's carries. Okay, so I'm not going to, read them all to you. I will put the link in the description so that you can obviously check that out for yourself. But yeah, I guess my question is, what are your guys' thoughts out there, right? The Masters in particular, what are your thoughts on the major penalties as opposed to, I guess, just like a disqualification? So I guess that's where I'm torn a little bit. I mean, the major penalties are fairly major, but I guess I'm just wondering, like, if you're supposed to keep your butt on the bench and you don't keep your butt on the bench, I'm not sure you should get a penalty. I'm not so sure you just shouldn't get no score, like you didn't do it correctly. So I don't know how to understand that. Or if, like, these farmers carries, you didn't cross the line. Okay, that means you never finished your farmer's carry, so your clock is still going. So I don't know. Some of these things are just interesting, but like I said, this is the first time I've just kind of seen this list. It will be interesting to see what some other folks out there who really dive into the videos and all the submission videos and find out, like, what percentage of people are making this list, what percentage of people aren't making this list. That'll be kind of interesting, and that'll be kind of a topic for another time. But I don't know. Let me look at a few more. I want to find something. You don't get, same thing here. Okay, let's see here. 35 to 39. Victoria Finn Smith. Minor penalty. Athlete failed to cross the line during the farmer's carries. And on the rope climb, she had a no rep in which her legs were used to climb the rope. New score 1209. See, I don't know. What you're saying is you never finished the farmer carry and you never finished or completed that rope climb. So I don't know. Are we giving CrossFit credit for putting this out there and penalizing some people? What are your thoughts? I'm thinking if you didn't finish the rope climb, you didn't finish the rope climb. You're out. I mean, like, I think we have to be a little bit more black and white. And I'm just going to go out on a limb right now and say that based on the numbers, like where I kind of read you guys some of these numbers where, like, there's only like 3 or 4 athletes, I'm calling bullshit. Okay, I'm saying that there's a lot more no reps that are happening than what we're seeing. It does seem like some workouts are worse than others. I mean, let me count this one. What workout is this? I think this is still workout number 2. In the 50 to 54 division. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 athletes, but this is males and females. So I'm saying you're telling me out of every single athlete that submitted a video, male and female, for the entire 50 to 54 division, we only had 7 people who had a no rep and their score was adjusted. I mean, because technically, if you had 1 no rep, then your score should be adjusted. So once again, I think I'm saying nope. Well, here we go. The 50 to 59 is not bad. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, once again, male and female, but I'm still not so sure about that. Major penalty. Athlete had multiple repetitions with a farmer carry where he walked out of view of the camera. We couldn't verify whether or not he crossed the line. To me, that should invalidate the video. What do you think? I'm not trying to, like, hurt on people. I'm just saying, dude, I mean, Jesus Christ, if you can't even do the video right, your submission's out. Additionally, athlete had numerous reps of the box jump where he did not stand up on top of the box. Okay, so once again, didn't finish all your box jumps. You get a new time, 15:54, but it's like you didn't complete the workout. You didn't do the video standards right. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to wrap this up by saying this is interesting. I'm going to continue to look at it. I'm going to scroll through it for the 3rd time. I'll put the link in the description. I encourage you to do the same. Anybody out there who has links to any videos where other people out there are talking specifically about this topic, I would love you to hit me up in the comments. Get me going in the right direction. I want to hear what some other people think about this. Like I said, I just saw this across my phone. Like within 2 minutes, I came up here and just started going through it real time. And I'm sure I'm boring you by just scrolling through the whole thing. So I'm going to continue to do that on my own. I am glad that I found this. Once again, if they've been doing this for every single competition all along the way, and there's like these lists you can go through, then you can just call me an idiot and be like, how the hell have you not known that? I have no idea. This is the first time I've seen this list. I think it's great. I am definitely willing to say already that I guarantee you there's not enough names on this list. I'm going to repeat it. If you had 1 no rep, then you would be on this list, right? You would have a score adjustment. So the fact that some of these workouts, which are including the list has male and female, and there's only a handful of names in there. I mean, either we got a lot of awesome masters athletes out there following the rules, doing things correctly, it could be that. I'm all in for that. Or more likely, this is probably just a random selection of people who got penalized, and there's probably videos out there of athletes who didn't get penalized, who did all sorts of no reps. So I think the process still needs a lot of work. I'm not sure if this is finally CrossFit at least trying to be a little bit more open about the process. I'm going to try to be positive. But once again, guys, give me some information if you have out there. If you've seen some other great videos, direct me in the right direction. Before you do, hit subscribe, like the video, drop a comment, help support another Masters athlete. Let's come together. Let's support each other. Old Guy Inc. Have a great week.